Hey folks, I'm Taiga Glory and welcome to part 75 of my failing republic in Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Yes, failing in the sense that our money's just constantly leaking away, this is our happiness, and subsequently our population. So I've tried to prop that up recently by bribing some immigrants from the third world to come in. See if that helps us for a while. But I've been thinking in between parts about crime, and we're at 99% unexamined criminal cases here. Maximum staffing. Productivity of that guy 68%, productivity there 66%, productivity there 64%, so 70s, 60s, we've got 30 there. Most of the productivity of our police officers is high. We've got the maximum number of vehicles, so I cannot understand why this is at 99%, and it's increased. It used to be about 80% and obviously it's gone up. I don't have to do anything to investigate the crimes as long as I've got cars. As I understand it, how it works, when a crime's committed, a car's dispatched, it gets to the building where as soon as it arrives at the building, that's the start of the investigation of the crime. And then it continues in the police station with police officers. So I don't have to do anything about selecting a crime and assigning people to it or anything of that nature. That'd be far too much micro. So I'm thinking of a bit of a radical and costly experiment here. I'm going to sell all these vehicles, because I just went with the cheapest ones. But at the time, 80 kilometers per hour was the maximum speed for all the vehicles that were available. We've now got some faster ones. Shouldn't make a difference because we're limited by the 60 kilometers per hour limit of the gravel roads. But I was wondering if engine power would actually allow them to get there a bit faster if it's greater acceleration. So I'm going to replace the Trabi 601s with the F125s. We're going to do the same in the other police stations. So in here, just bought these cars as well. Sell all vehicles, yes. Buy those, and up here. Get rid of them. Buy us those. Right. Crack on. Let's see how we go. And I'm going to bump this up to 7 to make sure that we get enough workers during the winter. Do I still have a bus bringing folks over here? I don't think we do actually. I thought I'd left a bus on here. A microbus. Maybe not going to cut it. We'll try though, just workers there and there for now. See if that helps. And there it is actually. 2 workers at the moment. I'm going to leave our power plant and just so I can try and make sure we don't end up losing electricity. We're exporting, that's fine. Here's our food situation. Got 13.5 tons. So let's stop you loading at the custom house. You just take from the storages for now. You've got 15 workers, that's probably enough. We've got 18 prisoners. That's not good. I need that bumped up. We need 2-to-1 ratio prisoners to warders. Having said that, drop it down again. It's not dependent on people being bussed out. What I should probably do though is replace this section of mud path. Proper footpath. To move you out of the way, it seems. Assign you to there. Let's have 10 workers in these ones, just because they're a bit more important. Something stopped production. I'm looking for heat problems. No, you're working again, you're fine. Alright. Will we survive the winter? Not with this, we won't. Is there a bus just left? Do we have workers? We've got a lot coming in, that's okay. So that just about keeps ticking over. Don't really have enough workers down here, but we might survive. Let's send you across just to the storage as well. So stop collecting at the custom house. And we really ramped back the number of staff we had in here. Because we didn't have anything like as many students. I'm just trying to make sure that people go. There's plenty of people without jobs there. So let's ramp that up again. Up to see that. But we still should have maxed out workers around here. We don't need workers there. And this is giving us nothing. We've got 10 editors and moderators. There's no power, that's the problem. Look at this. Workers on their way in. There's no bus just left, so we're going to have to import. There's the bus there, I think. Yep. 22 workers, not ideal. This gives us... Right, that's enough to be going on with. Right, we're into December. We lost 65,000 last month, obviously because of my car purchases. Let's have a look. I need to move you again. Economy and trade. Last month, 19,000. So, imports did drop off despite that. Exports have increased again. Looking at last year, minus 76, this year minus 300,000. So things are not obviously working well at all. Happiness is bumped up a bit. I think that's probably to do with unhappy people having left rather than anybody becoming happier. Look at all these number of folk that come out from the shopping centre and head across for some sport. Have a look at you. Oh, I can't. You want food and then you want drink. Let's follow you for a bit. So imagine you just go straight to the pub. There we go. You get boozed up. Then you go home. Spend the rest of your free time sleeping off the booze. Okay. Happiness is down again, 48. But yeah, I was looking at this. It's really not great. For 84% effort. I'm exporting at the moment. Exporting electricity, that is. Okay, and you're dropping off again. The bus has just left. Workers have just arrived. Let's have a look at this building. Okay, too many criminals. Well, we're doing what we can. I wondered what those people were doing. They're heading up to get food. Let's bump up the number of workers as well. 5 workers there. There's no rush. I'm just going to leave that to do its thing. Roads are all being cleared. The well out here. We've not had a problem with our sewage or waterworks. I shouldn't have said that, but it seems to be okay just now. We're missing resources, food. Yeah, we're down. Totally emptied. Let's get you back to the customs house. Pick up food there. You do the same. Yeah. Shops aren't out of food, or the warehouses. Actually quite well stocked. We just don't want to make sure that we don't end up losing happiness because we've forgotten to bring in our food. Could I be making... Okay, we've got no workers. How many workers went? I thought I saw workers going in. Yeah, 2. Yeah. So we don't really have the workers to come up and start producing mechanical components again, which we were doing to try and make us some money. 40% unexamined cases. How are we looking down here? There. 98%, so hard to say at this point whether those new cars have made any difference. Bus just arriving, dropping off a whole load of people, so power will be fine momentarily. There we go. I'll leave that pinned. Cool. We'll get plenty of miners heading up. I want to... No, let's bump that to 50. It's not great. You've got 8 tons. You're just about getting enough to keep you supplied. Do you know, I was thinking obviously about what we spend our money on importing electronics. Well, I suppose it's only 2, but it's just because it's always so high. Hang on, look from this year. 33. Well, okay. No, but 300, I don't know, 387, 28 food. It's just... Is there a way of stopping people? Well, there is a way of stopping people buying electronics, but it just reduces happiness. Maybe that's what we need to do. I'd already dropped this down so that we weren't importing as much, which saved us a bit of money in the past. People can't work due to low education. That's the third world immigrants that we brought in. 32 unable to work because of no workplace. Stop telling me there are too many criminals. I know there's too many criminals. That's now up to 43%, so the cars have made no difference. Up here, 63%. And especially, the cars must get there in no time at all. So why is the chance to solve so great, or so poor in so many cases? Who knows? I'm not going to assign any workers in there because money's not really the problem. It's more this. I'm going to add 2 more in there as a maximum. I think the buses for here, are they not already on the going to the bus end station? Yes, they are. They seem to be arriving very frequently, but yet we're still struggling for coal. People like working down the mine these days. They didn't used to. I'm going to max this out. Tons of bricks plus 6 in there. I don't need all those workers, we'll just take 5. Put 3 in there. Yeah, that's okay. We'll leave that. Food still down at 1.42. You need water. Reliant still on trucks over here. Cold is potentially becoming a problem. How many? We've got 93 tons of prefab panels there, and then here we've got another 73. I don't think setting up the water there would make any real difference. This isn't connected up either. I just remembered I need to cancel this anyway because we forgot completely about pump. So let's get a big water pumping station. What infrastructure? It's the path there, I would imagine. Not that we need that path any longer. That was access just so we could gravel up the road, but we probably still can't fit the pumping station in there anyway. We can. Okay. Let's have a look underground. Oh, it's not going to show us. If I swing around here. It's not going. Yeah, it's not showing us if the pipe would connect, which is not great. Maybe I need to set it out here after all. Yeah. Let's go ahead, we'll do that. Yeah, put you there, and then get us the biggest pipe we can. And I'm just going to take this all the way up to here. Try it this way then. Oh, come on. Let's get you done. That pumping station there. I want another switch in somewhere? Wait, I need water out here. Well, no, we'll put a switch in up here then. Somewheres. A water switch. Again, face this way. To do something like this. It should be good. Pipe you to there. And then that one. Or then we'll go with this one. Right. Let's get some paths down. So if you just come down there, you can add in there. Okay, and we'll get these under construction just now. Land the pipes in later. Money's almost below 600,000. Coal is becoming a real problem for us. Why? Why? This is maxed out. And it's up to 60 then. Quality of source hasn't changed, obviously. Productivity... Is that reduced so much? There's no water. You don't need water. And hang on. Where is the coal? Right. Need to go get some coal and dump it at the plant. Off you go. Let's make sure you're empty as well. You'll probably head out soon. Yeah, stop production. Fancy that. Were there any workers at all? Dropped off there. Doesn't look like it. We need to produce steel just now. Not that we were really. That will help here. Did you out of coal as well? Right, now we have real problems. There is no sign of any other vehicles coming in with coal. Second dumper's on its way out. You are heading to the heating plant. Good. Where's the other one? There it is. 27 tons. Where's the other dumper? There it's there. Is it? Yeah, going to the power plant. Yes, going to the power plant. I thought that was the entrance. Okay, 40 tons. Let me get you up and running again. You've got one worker. There's a whole shift coming in, so we can go back to export. Yeah, I know you've got heating problems. Nothing I can do, or I could have done about that at the time we discovered it. Right. We just need to hope that not taking coal into the steelworks is going to keep us afloat for now. I'm just still waiting for coal. I dread to think what the temperatures are like over here. Minus, oh Jesus. 42% happiness. 21% here. 24, 23, 32. Are we back up now? Very slowly. Buildings without power supply. Come on, I can't. Oh no, I can't do this. Import, why the hell are you without workers? And they're building on fire. Well, they can't complain about temperature being too low. Okay. Wow! 57% unexamined cases. Have we cracked it? 74%. It looks like things are reducing after all. Is that all that was required? Spending money on decent cars? Oh. Let's see. I suppose we can still take out loans. So if we survive the winter, hopefully get happiness to increase now that the level of criminality will be reducing, I would hope. It means we need more folks in here. Right. That was creeping up before it stopped again. It's dropping rapidly. So stop looking at it. Up here we've got a steady amount of coal just now, just about. Right, yeah, so I think into the new year, I think I will bring in some more immigrants. Try and max us out. And then we'll focus in on this area. Just try and get our population ramped up. Ambulance has not arrived. Now there's another thing. Do I need to sell these crappy ambulances? F807, 54 kilowatts, 90 kmh. It's 1202, we can no longer buy. This is the replacement. So I might need to look at that at some point as well. But yes, so we'll see if we can keep ourselves afloat, bribe immigrants to come in once the weather heats up a bit. We were almost up at 5,000, or we were at 5,000 I think at one point. Maybe this will be our saving. Let's have a look before we finish here at last year. Loss of 315,000 compared with a loss of 76 the year before, 134. So actually, it's not the worst. But it could have been much, much better. What did we export the last time we made that sort of profit? Power, oil, and crops. coming back a fair way. I mean, that's the thing, we used to just take over. Obviously before our population increased. I should be exporting oil. We've got tons of oil sitting about doing nothing. Let's set that up right now. No. At the customs house, unload oil. And fuel. Load oil there. You could also... Why the hell not? Let's get rid of bitumen too. Yeah, load everything. No. Start making us some money that way. Can't believe... I stopped that because we set up the refinery. We used to export oil just from the tank. And the plan was to create our own fuel. Which we've done in abundance. So get some money coming in, please. And that might help us as well. Okay, time for a break. So thanks very much for watching. Maybe there's hope on the horizon. We shall find out. So please rate the video if you've enjoyed it, or if you've not enjoyed it, leave me a comment, and I hope to see you again the next time. Cheers.